Propaganda is a conscious attempt to influence the opinions of an audience in a way that is designed to serve the interest of those who create and spread that propaganda. The propagandists usually work for those in positions of political or economic power and therefore seek to influence the opinions and actions of the audience and to align them with those in positions of power. Propaganda is neither concerned with information nor with education. As David Welch puts it, information and education are concerned to broaden the audience's perspectives and to open their minds, and propaganda strives to narrow them, preferably close them. The core distinction lies in the purpose. The methods used to carry the propaganda message are generally limited by the technology available. As Marshall McLuhan wrote in the 1960s, the medium is the message. Propaganda posters were very important in the semi-literate societies at the start of the 20th century, but in the 1920s, cinema became the new visual medium. Television took over the role of radio by the 1960s, and the inability of authoritarian regimes to control the internet and social media led to the collapse of North African dictatorships in the Arab Spring of 2011.
I just posted an event calling for a revolution in 10 days. Like, we should all get to the street and we should all bring down Mubarak.
Organized by a group of online activists.
We're calling it the Facebook revolution.
The extent and nature of an authoritarian state's propaganda system is a useful indicator of the very nature of authoritarian control itself. The more ambitious the regime is in its desire to control the individual, the more ambitious the propaganda becomes. At the one extreme, we have governments invested in propaganda as a distraction, keeping the public busy and away from the political decision-making process. As Noam Chomsky explained,
the purpose of those media is just to dull people's brains.
This is an oversimplification, but for the 80% or whatever they are, the main thing for them is to divert them, get them away from things that matter. And for that, it's important to reduce their capacity to think.
On the other end of the propaganda spectrum, we have the sort of ambitious propaganda which seeks to mold and change human nature itself.